I want to talk about this new Nightfall update and how much progress the developers have made with this. And will this be enough to get players back into the game? First off, let's take a quick overview at everything that is coming in the newest update, formerly titled Operation Nightfall. The new map is called Tideway, a remake of a previous Insurgency 2014 map. It runs like a dream. I was getting above 140 FPS at 1440p. The developers have told me that this is using their new framework of designing and optimizing maps, so every map moving forward should run on par with this. Before I get into the night versions, firstly, I have spoken to one of the developers and he's told me we should notice a boost in performance for all the current maps. I tested it on co-op for the other maps and I did notice that the frame pacing was much better and overall frame rates. The efforts to keep optimizing this game does make me very happy, and hopefully we'll see the same sort of optimization for the console release as well. Now to the night maps. There will be night versions for every single map in the game, but it is only currently available on co-op. I won't lie, I was a bit annoyed about this when I first learnt the news. The developers have explained their decision for making night maps a co-op exclusive. The devs stated it's primarily due to people abusing the brightness and gamma, which was rampant in Insurgency 2014 in the night maps. Plus, according to the developers, there just wasn't enough players on the night maps for PvP in the original Insurgency game, so as a whole it does make more sense to keep these night maps co-op only. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this, because ultimately, if enough of you want to see the night maps in PvP, then this could be something we could ask about. The night versions of the maps look fantastic, as you can probably see from the background footage. They've revamped the AI so that they can't see you in the darker areas of the map, and they have to use things like flashlights and flashbangs and molotovs to light up their area. Overall, you can be very tactical and coordinate your attack on the objectives, and from my playtime, I can see this being a very welcome addition. On top of this, I noticed whilst playing the game, your eyes adapt to light. For example, staring at a street lamp and looking into the darker area, it'll look like pitch black, and it takes your eyes some time to get used to that dark area, which over time lights up. The attention to detail is applauded. Sorry to interrupt the video, but make sure if you want to keep up to date with everything Sandstorm, drop a subscribe, hit that bell notification and drop a like. The grease gun will be available for the Breacher class, coming in at a very slow 450 rounds per minute. It also comes with a new advanced suppressor. This will take up to 5 supply points but has a much faster fire rate at 850 RPM. This gun is very much tailored for that close quarter combat. The Sterling will be in the Breacher class, taking up 2 supply points and has a very slow fire rate at 500 RPM, slightly higher than the grease gun for the security forces, and the magazine capacity can also be upgraded to a massive 50 rounds. 1000 RPM, taking up 7 supply points and can be upgraded to 30 rounds. Finally, for weapons, this seems like a bit of a meme from the developers. The well rod is only available for the Insurgent faction. You can equip it with like foregrips and holographic scopes and bloody AP rounds. It's honestly pretty funny. I can't put my finger on all the cosmetics that has been added, but you can make some very awesome looking characters for both the security and Insurgent factions, which is nice to see. This will all be unlocked through playing the game, and the paid stuff will come in the full release of the update in mid-June. So none of that MTX gear is in the CTE at the moment. For some reason as well, I have like 100 million Sandstorm coins. I'm not really sure what's going on there. We have a wide array of new night vision goggles and night vision sights that provide different filters and looks, ranging from a sepia orange to a more illuminated look. Upon reflection, this is really good in terms of content. I think we haven't really seen anything like this for Sandstorm up to now. Personally, I think this is a massive step forward. There's plenty of fixes that they have made, such as with the smoke and other particle effects disappearing. That is no longer an issue. The performance has been improved as well. It's a hefty update at 11 gigabytes, so there's likely to be hundreds of small fixes for bugs that I will have missed. I've noticed as well that they have revamped a lot of the UI to make it cleaner, and it just looks a lot more professional now. There is a lot of updates planned. The next one will be Operation Clean Sweep, which will drop in the next couple of months, which will fix and improve performance even further. Then after that, the next big content update will likely be after the console release, so there's just so much on the way at the moment. Let me know your thoughts on this update. Are you excited to get your hands on it? I want to try and sink in some more hours before the CTE ends on June 1st, so I'll try and capture a lot more footage for you guys. If you haven't already, there's not that many Insurgency Sandstorm content creators out there, so if you like this game or interested in more tactical hardcore shooters, why not do us a favour, click that subscribe button and the bell notification. Until next time, have a good one.